Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Lamb in at the small forward. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Now here's Rondo. Down low. And the deal keeping the Pacers in Indianapolis for 25 more years, almost $300 million in public subsidies built to renovate and expand the arena and the area around the arena.
So the public paid for this?
Some of it, a lot of it, but maybe not all of it.
If the arena was such a good deal, why doesn't the rich guy pay for it?
I don't know. I think the Pacers are at least kicking in $65 million.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
That's so nice of them.
Now, here's Sabonis. Following the miss by Che. Sabonis kicks to Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot is off. Great D that time from Davis. Loads it up for Davis. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Oladipo. Over in the corner, Lamb. Over Che. That shot off. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Oladipo draws the double. Outside to Brogdon. And it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's coming off a 28-point game against Charlotte. That one goes in.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Lakers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. James, the pass to Che. And LeBron James gets it to go. LeBron's got his second bucket of the night.
LeBron's game has a real shine to it. Spit polished. And he's got a great feel of when to attack from there.
Bill, if you were just hired as a GM, which franchise would you model your approach after?
I really like what the Clippers did the last couple years when they realized they didn't have quite enough to win the title. And instead of just being beholden to being darn close but not quite, they actually blew it up and tried to figure out how to create cap space, find some young players.
And still stay competitive.
Build
so they kept the momentum of their franchise.
Yeah, they stumbled into a situation where they had a lot of flexibility no matter what. I think the Celtics before them did the same thing in the mid-2000s. They're just trying to find assets and figure it out on the fly. That's the approach I would use. I would never fully commit one way or the other to anything. The goal is to try to accumulate assets and figure out what you have. And I think the smartest teams do that.
Now LeBron, after Malcolm Brogdon's three-pointer that didn't go. Rondo, bounce pass. Young's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Lamb and misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. That one falls.
A nice aggressive move from Che, making a decisive move. No hesitation, going forward and converting on the drive.
Rondo against Brogdon. Oladipo taking his time here. Over Che. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 4. Pass to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. passes it to Oladipo, and the foul called on Shea. That's foul number 2 for him. And Los Angeles guys shooting well. They're at 45%. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for the Lakers right now, Shea is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Murray. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Cousins in at the 5, roaming the paint. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Shea in the last game against the Hawks had a huge game. He contributed 31 points, and his passing was just incredible. Piled up an impressive number of assists. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Pass to Holiday. And Bill, when you yourself get out on the court, is there a play you try to channel or emulate, try to visualize in your mind?
You mean when I'm playing pickup?
Yes, yes.
Oh, well, now, at this point in my life, it's Davis Bertans. Is that how you say his name?
Yeah. Davis Bertans.
Davis Bertans?
Yeah, yes. By the way, what a great stroke.
I emulate all stretch fours and
Yes.
don't guard anybody.
Yeah.
That's who I am at this point in my life. I run from three-point line to three-point line.
You stay in the perimeter.
Yeah.
Don't tangle up inside.
My free throw attempts are 0
Yep.
because I don't go to the line.
Just fire away.
And I want you to know I'm there to make an open jump shot. And don't ask me to do anything else, please. I'll set some picks.
Yeah. You are. You're a great
I'll
screen
set some
setter.
picks.
You're a great pick and roll guy. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Let's find out the news on Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. David, what's the update?
Well, guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Lakers about his status. He told me that there are strained ligaments in the elbow, but that is it. Luckily, no major structural damage. It's unfortunate timing all around for them. Of course, they will need to band together while he's out. We'll see how they respond. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon.
I love how Sabonis focuses in and maintains that concentration. Very good at taking on the aggressive defense.
Shea passes to Kuzma. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Shea. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in.
Shea's mentality has always been that of a very driven player. I mean, this is a man who has no other speed besides full.
Now here is Holiday. 8 points his last outing. It's a bonus with the drive. Clock at 6. Shoots over Kuzma. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yes, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Kept alive. Cousins. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Cousins has got his first bucket of the night. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Young with the steal. And Young slams it home.
Absolutely nasty, boy, I tell you. It takes some strength for Shea to go for that kind of throwdown in game action. Love it.
Bill, it's no secret that your heart lies in Boston. Just what was it like growing up in and around that area?
Well, it's definitely the reason I like sports as much as I do, because it's so sports obsessed. A lot of it is cold weather stuff, I feel like, where there's 5 months a year that just stink, and then there's 3 other months that, it's just smoking hot and humid, and so the sports makes everybody kind of crazy because you're crazy anyway. But there's nothing like being in Boston when something good's happening, like Celtics making an NBA playoff run, or the Bruins making a cup run, or the Red Sox in September when the Yankees are coming to town, or the Saturday before a Patriots game. You can kind of feel it as the community of it. That's the difference between here and a place like LA.
It's formed you as a professional, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Here's Holiday. He has 5. Oladipo outside. Inside. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Boy, that's outstanding court awareness from Oladipo. Head up and found the open man.
Shea dishes to Cousins. A rebound by Bitadze. Pacers trail by 4. Tipped away. Here's Young. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
There's an aggressiveness to Che's game that I think everybody can appreciate and respect. Prides himself on keeping pressure on the defense.
Lamb, he's checked in for Jakar Sampson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And he sinks the second.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
The pass to Lamb. No good on the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Rondo kicks to Young. Count that one. Shea's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Pass to Sabonis. Bill, do you ever think we're going to eliminate conferences in the NBA playoff seeding?
I think that they would have done a 16 seed no conference playoff format years ago. I think they were really worried about the travel though. And they've looked at it and they've really studied it and they've looked at the effects of, let's say Boston plays Portland in round 1 and you're flying 3,100 miles or 3,200 miles in 3 time zones and all that stuff. And it's a 2-2-1-1-1 series. What is the effect on the team if it goes 7? I think they're really afraid of it. I wish they did it. I don't like the conferences. I don't really understand them. And over the course of NBA history, they've been really confused by the conferences. I wrote about this in the book of basketball, where we had years where San Antonio was playing in the East for a while, and Baltimore was in the West. Which, go look at a map. Baltimore being in the West is ridiculous. Baltimore was in the West and Philly was in the East, and they're like 50 miles away from each other.
Yeah, made no sense.
So they've never really 100% figured out the conferences. And I just think the 1 through 16 makes more sense.
It would sure be better basketball.
It would be better.
Here's Brogdon following the basket by Dwight Howard. Sabonis kicks to Oladipo. To Sabonis. 6 to shoot. Let's go. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And Brogdon's got the ball here for Indiana. 7-point differential. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Outside, Lamb. On the wing, Turner. He's guarded by Howard. Brogdon uses the glass to finish the layup. Bill, you think about Victor Oladipo's breakthrough with the Pacers. They were criticized for that trade, sending away Paul George. But you know what? Oladipo became an all-star.
Absolutely. He certainly surprised me. I was one of the biggest critics of that trade. I just didn't understand it. I think Oladipo at that point was making $20 million a year and had really been relegated to an unimportant sidekick in Oklahoma City. And within 2 months, it was just clear he changed his career. He's a franchise guy. His defense is excellent, and it's really the thing that sets him apart for me. He's a really good two-way player, and you can't say that about a lot of guys.
Now, here's Brogdon after Jeremy Lamb's miss.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Shea. And again, no good by the Lakers. Pacers trail by 5. Bill, On the topic of Victor Oladipo, his role includes some pretty big shoes to fill, at least in name alone, Paul George.
Right.
That's a big void to fill.
Right. I think he's better than Paul George potentially as a franchise guy, because the one thing with Paul George, once he became the guy in the Pacers, he didn't handle it that great. And I felt like from a leadership standpoint, was pretty hit or miss. And did not seem like he was all in on that team the last 2 years he was there. Oladipo has embraced Indiana. He loves that team. He wants that to be a championship contender for years, and he wants to do it in Indiana. You're not going to hear about him trying to get to LA in 5 years or any of that stuff. He wants to be in Indiana. I think when you're a small market team, you got to find guys like that.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad he wants to stay there.
It's good. We'll see. We'll see if Giannis will do the same in Milwaukee.
I hope he does. Do you?
We'll see.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A.
Boy, and Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
James, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Sabonis with the steal. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
From deep, Shea drills it from outside. Shea's got 21.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
The Pacers making a change here. Holiday's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Green's checked in. Now here's Shea. He had 31 points in the win against Atlanta.
And his big night wasn't limited to his offense. His steals numbers were way up there, and it was a special night for him in just about every way.
Well, Bill, yet another engaging conversation. Thanks for stopping by. We always appreciate your time.
Yeah, next time let's talk about the hard salary cap. I think the people really love that one. Yeah, I have some ideas.
You'd make it interesting.
I have some luxury tax ideas. Yeah, we'll get Super Tech to go.
I would be here for that one.
Okay.
And Clark, you know what? Bill will always give you a great point of view.
And you know what? I think he needs his own barbershop talk show, Kevin. I mean, he's done everything else in media. Go barbershop on him, Bill.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. After the basket by the Lakers. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Shea making it look so easy, dropping that nice room service dime there.
36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Brogdon kicks to Turner. Sabonis trying to get open. The shot by Turner, no good. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Shea with the ball. The high post shot. Here's Davis. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Young taking his time here. But they get it back. Shots good by Green. Green's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And we finished one half of basketball. Lakers ahead, up by 10. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, they was important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Well, you look at Shea in this game. He has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Lamb at the three. So that's the group out there for Indiana. We're seeing more and more young coaches in the NBA. You think this is a trend? Is it completely circumstantial? What's your view on it?
Well, I think you've got more younger coaches that are capable and able to coach. And the league is quite young, too. I think it's a current trend. But we've seen that before in decades past when it seems the wave of coaches are younger. I think it's more or less kind of the cycle of life that we see across a lot of different industries.
Still playing at an MVP level, LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
A three-pointer is right on target. 18 points for Victor Oladipo.
Hey, you know what? Once Oladipo gets the hot hand, he knows exactly how to take over because he's a smooth and versatile scorer.
And Davis puts it in. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
His dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Rondo, good.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
Rondo against Brogdon. And it's sent back by Howard. And they'll keep possession. And the foul called on Shea. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Sabonis. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, Lamb. 5 on the clock. And here's Brogdon from the arc. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Sabonis, the pass to Oladipo. And the foul called on Shea. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Now, here's Brogdon. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. And a clever pass fake kept the D from closing in. Oladipo's got 5 points now in the quarter. Young outside. Pass to Howard. Kicks it out to James. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. Here's Rondo. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Rondo's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. To the paint, here's Oladipo, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 5th assist in this one. From deep, Shea. It's rebounded by Indiana.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And the shot goes down. And now 24 points for Victor Oladipo.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Shea passes to Howard. And a deep 3 from Shea. Offensive rebound. The shot, no good. Pacers trail by 7. Oladipo right side. And finished off by Oladipo.
You cannot let Oladipo get these kinds of opportunities. Easy throwdowns like that help him get into a groove.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 10. Young. Another miss by Young.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Now the pass to Howard. Back to Young. Howard trying to free himself up. And Shea with the basket on the assist by Howard. Young's got 23. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Here's Lamb following the basket by Shea. Here's Brogdon. And
Brogdon. Pacers wanted to add him.
The Pacers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
That free throw good from Turner.
Boy, quickly becoming a real force defensively. Miles Turner, one of the league's premier shot blockers.
Rondo passes to Shea. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. And a wide open look for Lamb from outside off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
Oladipo against Young. Brogdon outside. Kept alive by Indiana. Sabonis, no good. Lakers leading by 12. And a wide open look for James. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. James has got 14 points here in the second half. Pacers shooting 42% from the field here in the third. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The drive by Shea. That one drops for him. Shea's got 4 points in the quarter.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Now Oladipo. Pass to Brogdon to stop the run. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Young is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Howard in at center. Oladipo against Young. Back to Turner. He dishes it to Oladipo. And the foul called on Shea. That's his 5th foul.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
And here are the Pacers now. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Young against Oladipo. And the 3 off target. Los Angeles leading by 21. Rondo finds Young over Oladipo. Rondo. That's good from Davis on the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Sabonis, the pass to Oladipo. The shot by Brogdon, wide open. That one's good from the corner.
Brogdon extremely confident because he knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
There's the foul, and it's on Jeremy Lamb. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
It's Brogdon on the wing. He's covered by Rondo. Oladipo misses. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And it's slammed in by Davis.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Oladipo against Young. Back to Sabonis. Outside Turner over Howard. Shots good by Turner.
Nice feed, just like his dad. Sabonis is an excellent passing big man. The passing gene was passed on.
Outside Rondo. Passes to Che. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Howard dishes to Che. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And Clark, when you were playing, I imagine the pre-draft process was a lot different than it is today.
No doubt about it. I mean, I came out in 1982 after my junior year, Kevin, and at that time, if you were a guy who was declaring early, you basically just had to go on whatever knowledge and information you could get from whoever, because there was no allowing you weren't allowed to go to a workout. Teams could interview you, but there were no on-court workouts, so it was totally different than today.
Oladipo, good.
Boy, the floater is one of the most beautiful shots in the game, and when used correctly, Victor Oladipo showing you he's got that shot down pat.
And Howard with the stuff.
That is not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to throw an alley-oop from that kind of distance.
And then to dunk it with authority. Wow.
Tell you what, fellas, that's working the wavelengths together there. Those guys clearly on the same page.
Pass to Lamb. Sabonis kicks to Lamb. Back to Sabonis. Outside Lamb. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
It's stolen by Oladipo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, the tremendous work ethic of Victor Oladipo helping him return from that knee injury.
And, you know, it hasn't been easy. Anytime you come back from that kind of injury, a lot of work goes into that. Not only physically is it a challenge, it's a challenge mentally too. But his positive outlook, his attitude and work ethic serving him well in getting back.
The pass to Brogdon. Clark, it feels like we're seeing more and more of this, but bench celebrations and reactions at both college and pro levels.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? I think it's an outgrowth of the social media platform.
You're right. I agree.
I think there's no question because anything that can be done that's creative and fun is going to find a life on social media and maybe go viral. And guys know that. They're aware. I mean, this generation has grown up with social media. So they understand that they could be seen beyond just the arena if they do something pretty clever.
And you and I are sitting over here watching it. We're laughing as much as anybody else, aren't we?
Oh, I'm not denying that it's fun. I love seeing it, actually. But on occasion, it does get a little carried away. Well, you know, he might be one of the more overlooked players, but Malcolm Brogdon, he had a...
And Brogdon was fantastic on offense. As you said, great percentages, Clark, in every category.
Boy, this guy is so highly efficient. When you look at Brogdon and how he plays and what he does, I mean, the numbers speak volumes. But I think it's more his disposition, his demeanor, and his overall impact on winning. He's an outstanding two-way player. In my mind, a borderline all-star.
Here's Holiday. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And for that matchup with the Blazers, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon, and Sabonis subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his third assist on the night. To the middle, Sabonis with the steal. To the inside, Oladipo, and he uses the glass on the layup. Oladipo's got 35 in the game.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Cousins right through the D for the layup. And the Lakers lead by 21.
And, you know, even when the defense is on him and Cousins is well guarded, he still gets it done. Excellent footwork, good hands and strength, and he stays focused when he's in the paint near the rim.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. Here's Holiday. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Lakers leading by 19. Shea passes to Davis. No good on that one. Nice D from Sabonis. The Pacers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. So a chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
Well, you look at Davis. He has a huge vote total right now. Number 3, in fact, among Western Conference players.
And looking more and more like he'll be a starter. And that's really a tribute to the work he's put in this season. He's earned each and every one of those votes.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. Cousins dishes to Shea. Good work defensively by Turner. Pacers trail by 17. A pull-up. Sabonis trying to get open. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And historically, you almost never saw a great shot blocker who could also knock down triples at a high clip. But count Miles Turner among the unicorns who provide that rare combination.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Justin Holiday. Los Angeles leading by 15. And they double up James. Pass to Cousins. Floats it up for Davis. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
That's just an incredible find coming from the big man. No debating Cousins' smarts on the court. He picks out a pass there that not many guys would have seen.
And the stretch center in demand. For Miles Turner, Greg, how does he take that next step as a player?
Getting stronger, and continuing to improve his recognition and communication at both ends of the floor.
2 minutes. Shea kicks to Rondo. Back to Shea. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class-eating. And finished off by Oladipo.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Who do you think is the best center right now, spacing the floor and also embracing the traditional responsibilities of a center?
Boy, I tell you, it wasn't until the playoffs of this past season that I got to see Jokic. My goodness, he is a
Something,
joy
isn't he? Wow.
to watch. His footwork, his shot making, his skill, and I think his passing is probably the best attribute of his game. But I would put him in that category because he can make the deep 3. Embiid is streaky from there. In terms of the balanced approach, I think probably you could throw Karl Anthony Towns in that mix.
Good name. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Los Angeles.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It's
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is...
Kevin, thank you. Congrats on the win tonight, Shea. You guys have come out of the gate very strong this year. What has been the key to the hot start?
Hey, TA, man, we know what's at stake, man. We're on a mission this season. You know, we won't be taking any prisoners. It's get up our way or get run over, man. That's how we see it. So, let's get it.
That is a team that's going to be tough to move around and beat down the stretch. Congratulations, guys.
David, thank you as always.